Gemini Youngers, welcome to your reading. Hold on, let me just make one quick note. I should have done it before, but I know sometimes I forget, so I had to grab the chance as soon as I got it. Sorry about that. So, Gemini Youngers, what does God want to tell you? Gemini Young Minds, what do you want to tell Gemini, please? Okay. So the food deck for you as well. Capricorn had the food deck as well. So let's see. So there's something going on with your health and or your diet. Well, definitely your diet, but it's either affecting your health or about to affect your health. So before that happens, God wants to give you a message to balance. So let's see. All right. Okay. Ooh, white flour at the bottom of the deck. Too much bread. Too much dumpling. Too much pasta. Let's see. Or do you need some? So I'm hearing these are things that you need to add to your diet. We got the time card. So it's like time is drawing close. If you don't change your diet, you're gonna have some bodily malfunctions to deal with. And this could have something to do with constipation, possibly. So aloe jelly actually helps. Well, things like aloe jelly, okra, things like that. You need to eat more kind of, I wouldn't say watery foods, but it has a certain consistency. See, like white flour and stuff like that, if it's not mixed with certain other foods with the right consistency, it's a little bit too hard to pass through the intestines. So that could cause constipation. Okay, so you need to be consuming enough fluids or fluid like substances to help to soften it so that it comes out easy. Okay, so we got lentils, we got red lentils or orange or whatever color they look like, and green lentils. So lentils will do you good right now because it has that dry texture, but it's very grainy. So instead of, because imagine if you eat like flour or them kind of things, the texture of it is different. So the lentils, I can see the lentils actually helping to scrape your intestines clean from any debris that may be left around in there. So it's like a cleanse. So we got onions, preferably raw. If the flavor is too strong for you, soak it in some warm water just for a few minutes, probably like 3 to 5 minutes. It depends on how much of the flavor you can stand. But when you're making sandwiches and stuff like that, put some raw onions in there. Or if you've cooked your food, you could garnish it with raw onions. So just chop up your raw onions, soak them if the flavor is too strong. No, slice them, pour some warm water over it. That will cancel out some of that strong peppery kind of flavor that the onion has, right? It weakens it a little bit, so it's more palatable. You can eat it. So after you've soaked it for about 3 to 5 minutes, you can then chop it up really fine and just sprinkle it on over your food. You want to keep some of that flavor in there because it's all right. So don't leave it for too long and don't make the water too hot. Okay, and then the aloe jelly, like I said, to help with helping you to pass the food out. So we have mint bush as well. So you can make some mint bush tea, or you can make a smoothie and put some mint bush in there. That will help. Okay, and we got cornmeal. You can have this as a porridge. You can make it into something we call fungi. It's like fufu. Fungi is like the Caribbean version of fufu, I realize. Same concept. Okay. And fish. So instead of having red meats or chicken, God suggests fish. And I'm getting the oils from the fish is important in your case. So as you can see, I could tell that from what I have here, I could tell that this is an issue with your intestines, your gut area. Okay, you need to rebalance what's going on in there. So probably you're eating. Let's see what's at the bottom of this deck, shall we? Let's see what's the culprit. White fruit, dark green leaves, basil, nutmeg. All these are upside down now. Everything else upside down. Interesting. Come this way. So what's this telling me at the bottom of the deck? This is not coming through clear to me, but the time is telling me that is a time limit, obviously, because if you keep eating the same way that you have, it's gonna cause a problem. So time is of the essence. It's better if you start sooner rather than later. Whatever it is that you usually eat, and white flour was at the bottom of the deck, you need to cut out some of that white flour, whether it's dumpling or bread or whatever. You need some substance. So eat foods that have things like nuts in there. Okay, consume more nuts if you're not allergic to nuts. The intestines, drink more water. Okay, more juice as well, but definitely water. Water and juice do two completely different jobs, so don't try to substitute one for the other. Okay, but yeah, definitely go back over the video and invest in some of these things and actually intake them. Okay, with lentils, just look online and see what recipes they got. Introduce yourself to some new things. All right, so that you can correct what's happening with your health or what's about to happen with your health, because it's a very uncomfortable feeling to have constipation. Not a nice experience at all. Not during trying to get it out, and not after you get it out, because then you have that pain to go through from all that forcing. And that's another thing. If you do have constipation, one of the worst things that you could do is force. Okay, so what you should do is try and massage from your neck. When you're on the toilet sitting down, just rub from your neck, come down your back and your chest, rub all the way down, and then finally to this part like this, and your back as well. Okay, that will help to push it down rather than you going, because that's what gives people hemorrhoids, trying to force it out. Okay, give it some physical manual help by pressing. Okay, because the digestive system is all here, and it starts up in here. All right, so yeah, you want to get the pressure down. I find it starts from up in my neck. Okay, don't ask me how, I don't know. But yeah, you start from up in your neck and you rub go all the way down until you get it to come out. Sometimes you have to do a little bit of, but don't do too much of that, because then you will know why if you do it. It's gonna make your anus hurt. Okay, so get started correcting that. All right, until next time, Gemini. Bye bye.